Okay, good evening. And in our Tibetan language and culture, we have this way to say, Dashi Delek. Dashi Delek is the word. Thank you so much. And over here, on behalf of Tibetan Women's Association, Ontario, I introduce myself as Kelsang and I'm the president of Tibetan Women at the present. So, first of all, I would like to say thank you, Canada, and thank you, India, in giving us such a wonderful hospitality in exile. And now in Canada, we really feel at home, and now we have at least a home to live in peace. So thank you so much. Thank you, Canadian. In this free world, we are able to express whatever we have in our mind, that we have right to expression, we have right to movement. In every field, we have all the human rights we are enjoying, which are completely violated in Tibet, which the world know at this moment. Even then, the Chinese government, I'm trying to point out the biggest the thing or the biggest message and the most important message that we Tibetans and the Dalai Lama as a spiritual and king god, we consider him as a living god. So that's why not only a leader, he is also a great spiritual and immortal god, we consider. So in this way, the biggest message, and on behalf of all the Tibetans in exile, the friends over here, the Canadians present over here, would you please, this is my main request, to pass on the message to the Chinese friends that you might be having in Canada as well as in different parts of the world, say that we Tibetans are never against the Chinese people. So whatever protest that has been going on, and that has been going on especially since last year from March. So the protests in the streets that you have noticed, that you have seen, were not against the Chinese people. We are raising our voice against the CCP, that is the Chinese Communist Party, that is the Chinese regime, communist regime, that is the system. We are against the system. We are not against the people. So please pass on this message and try to fill up the gap, that the misunderstanding between the Chinese people and misunderstanding between the Chinese people and the Tibetan people. So please, this is my biggest request on behalf of all the Tibetans in this world. And moreover, His Holiness Dalai Lama has passed on so many messages to the medias, to the world, saying that Chinese people, Chinese brothers and sisters, we love you. We are not against you. We are against the system. So please help us to support this and help us to get rid of the system, which is the bad system, which is completely violating the human rights that we are asking for. Human rights to regain back in Tibet. The situation in Tibet is completely deserted, is completely shattered, and everything is going down, no progress. And at this moment, everyone knows that all the media has been censored. Journalists are not allowed to enter. So, especially the women. If I talk about women, the condition of women in Tibet is it's really a sad thing. Forced sterilization. They are not allowed to give birth. They are not allowed to have human rights. And especially, I'll give you one example. Even the women who are intellect, the women's wisdom are not allowed to raise their voices. They are not allowed to express. And I have an example over here at the present writer who is in exile, she is being considered as the self-exiled in Beijing. Right now she's unemployed. And her name is Weser. If you Google out Weser, W-O-S-E-R, or if you Google out Tibet rights, just Google out that, you will find lots and lots of blogs about her. She has sent lots and lots of blogs about her, and I'm going to read a small, this is the website, this is the page which I just pulled out from Tibet rights, and I'm not going to add anything of my own words, and I'm going to say whatever she has said. And she has said that, she said, temporarily leaving Lhasa. Lhasa is the capital of Tibet. She left Lhasa, and she is, at this moment, she is unemployed, as I said before, and self-exiled in Beijing, in the capital city of China. Leaving Lhasa because, she left Lhasa because she said that to deny her belief in Buddhism and confess that she should not have used my own eyes to observe Tibet's reality. This is what she has said. She has to say that I have to deny, to observe the reality in Tibet. Can you imagine this? This is such an emotional, such an instinct thing that we have to see from within. This is something that we have to feel from the subconscious mind. So, I hope when you hear about this, I have to deny, to observe the reality in Tibet. So that's why she left Tibet. She left Lhasa, and now she is in exile, as a self-exiled, unemployed. So in this way, such conditions, the Chinese government has put lots and lots of pressure on her. Now this is the critical condition that is going on. And there are so many other women suffering like that. Intellectually, emotionally, physically, and even in the prisons. The nuns, when they are, like in our Tibetan Buddhist philosophy, nuns are not allowed to marry. If you come in contact with a male, then you are not considered as a nun. This is considered with every other religion, right? So in the Chinese prison, when you listen to the nuns, they have lots and lots of stories how they have been raped purposely. So such things are there. Just Google out women conditions in Tibet. You'll find lots and lots of things. So in this way, I don't have much time over here to explain everything. So just Google out Tibet. Just Google out Tibetan Women's Association. You'll find the website is Tibetan Women's Association, which is headquartered in India. And we are one of the branch. So under that, you'll find, inside that website, you'll find so many things about Tibetan women, particularly Tibetan women. So in this way, so these are the few things, the tips that I can give away so that you can, in order to get an easier way to find out how to know, how to learn about more about Tibetan condition and Tibetan women especially. So without taking much time, I really thank, we call her Anila, so let me call Anila. So Anila, thank you so much in giving me this chance. And I'm very happy, Cherry, I'm very happy to meet you again. And she has been a great supporter, a great mother, and she is really a real role model for us Tibetan in Ontario. And she has been so supportive since I came to the position. So thank you so much, Cherry, and happy Mother's Day on behalf of all our Tibetan women. And happy Mother's Day to all the Canadians over here and to our Canadian friends. And we mothers, we are, according to my philosophy, not only to my philosophy, according to Buddhist philosophy, we consider that women are the symbol of strength, patience, and compassion. This is what I have written in one of the articles that has been published in one of the Tibetan Women Association's latest magazine. So in that I have elaborated also. So if you happen to Google out the Tibetan Women's Association, you'll find lots and lots of articles written from exile as well as from other parts of the world and as well as from China and from the West's articles you'll find. So these are the few things I can just say within these few minutes that I've got a chance. And I don't want to take much time, and let's watch this renaissance, and I hope there will be a real renaissance one day. Thank you so much.